So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. We're just waiting for a couple more people to join in. It is a little bit tricky to sort out the logistics of joining a server, but I'm sure that will be all streamlined in the future. Welcome to round 3. Wait for this dank drop to come in. 3, 2, 1. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Hold on. I'd say we're ready now. We're ready now for round 3. It's Auzom GG round 3. How can it be? We just need someone with some victory. Yeah. That's how you rap, ladies and gentlemen. Best rapper in the EU right here on Auzom. Can't believe I'm working for these guys. Anyways, can't believe they hired me. So yeah, welcome to the playtest. We're gonna be spending quite some time working with the community to find the ideal game mode for us to use to develop a competitive framework for this game. And so far I've been enjoying it. There's a little bit of pacing. The action just grows exponentially in the beginning. It's quiet. You can hear the roses opening. You can hear the daisies being pollinated by the bees. It's a deathly, Gestapo silence going on. And then it gets hard to track the information. But of course, hopefully when we get 2 observers or 3 observers in, it'll be much easier to pick up on what's a crucial fight, especially when we know what teams are doing well, and hopefully some sort of in-game scoring system. But this is all stuff we can do. I think we're ready to lock things in. And there we go. We are ready to start this round. Whoo! One person joining at the very last second. I mean, I think we'll let them shuffle around to join the right team. It should be all right. But yeah, if you want to find out what's happening with Auzom and how we're going to be carrying out the feedback sessions and how we're going to be developing the competitive game mode, be sure to join our Discord to have a lovely chat. And of course, follow us on Twitter for news about when we will be publishing new playtests and signups for your teams to join up. So let's start this and go live. Yeah, it should be live soon. Round 3, we'll find out the final scores. I believe it's all on the website. Go to pubg.auzom.gg to see the scores, read the rules, and you can also watch the stream on there if you want to. Big thank you to Captain Obvious for helping put together a website for this playtest, and of course we're going to be continuing to polish it up, make it all nice, and get a better registration system on the go. And also a big thank you to all the Auzom staff for putting in the time to organize today's game. Please start for me. There's just one. There we go. Well, it's a little fidgety. Gotta start it. There we go. It started. So, yeah, shout out to everyone in the chat. Thanks so much for tuning in. We got Music Fan, Johannes, BF, Brano, Centinoob, Kenzie, Drunksy, Tian Pro, Shady Giz. Nice to see some familiar faces in the chat. Crusty Pillowcase, El Loco. Also, if you want to help support us here at Auzom GG, feel free to subscribe so we can open up a couple more emote slots and get them PUBG emotes in here. That'll be sweet. Be cool if you want to help us out. It would be great for the support. But the biggest support, of course, of all of it would be if you just, jump in on the discussion, give us the feedback we need to improve and find an ideal competitive mindset that is exciting for both the players and the spectators. There'll be 2 forms, 2 surveys or type forms that you can fill in as soon as possible. And we'll be, of course, opening signups for next Sunday on tomorrow. So be sure to join in and, yeah. Be all good. Should be all good here. Let's see. The music is not as good as it usually is. Sorry, we got this tune repeating on the third time in a row. Let's switch it up. Let's switch it up. Let's put this one on. One minute on the clock. Teams are ready to go. Let's see where the plane is spawning. Oh, it is spawning over on the eastern side, so I think it will be going right across the map if I am right. I wasn't so sure last round. It seemed to go a lot more southwest than I expected it to. So I think we might have some Bailers on Milta. But there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. I think it's gonna go this way, or maybe up this way. Not sure. Definitely Milta. A couple will go for a military base on Sosnovka Island. So yeah, guys, I hope you're enjoying the stream. Yeah, for those of you who are spectating this match, please do get into the feedback. Let us know what you like, you don't like about the stream. We want to improve as much as we can, deliver the best entertainment and competitive experience possible. But let's shush that music. Let's see how this plane is going. It is going to be going a bit more north, but that is fine. I think Lipovka will be a potential. Oh, we do have a couple here. I want to see some fights early on. I want to see some fights early. I want to see some action. I don't want to wait for the momentum. I want the violence and speed instantly. We have the usual suspects. It seems to be we do have some going for the bunkers. Car spinner out. They seem to pull out, judging by how that's going. And now we have a massive unloading of players here. Quite a few going to Severny. This shall be interesting. Hopefully it'll be a lot more action. And a very high percentage going to Georgopol. And it is, you know, it's a low chance. Very bad loot here in this area in the ruins. Look at this. We have at least 4 teams here in Georgopol. This is ridiculous. Got 80 alive, looking good. We have some players down here. Look at this concentration of players already in this area. We have Meme, not completely unarmed. I don't think anyone is armed just yet. We go to him. Let's just have a peek here from this perspective. We got some pistols. We got a shotgun ready, locked and loaded. I'm pretty sure, I'm sure they would go for the Milta power plant to get the better loot there. It is a better chance of picking up some decent loot in that area, but you know, the buildings can provide you with some goods, but it is a bit more tedious to loot all the individual rooms and go up the staircases. You lose a lot of time. We have Raid picking up some damage here. Not sure who the Tommy Mixer was picking up. It's Gamers for Life. There it is. Tommy knocking down Gamers to just 10 health there. The UMP. He is outranged with Tommy's AK-47 or AKM, so to say. Kinsey coming up as well, taking him out. Easy kill. That's the first blood, I believe, for this game. Let's have a look what's going on in Georgopol. Seems to be everyone's separated into their little zones. Kruken all by himself here. We have the Feather team in one area, the Lithium Campagne at the containers, and the rest of the Hexagon boys on the other side. I think there could be some action happening here in Severny. The circle seems to be in a similar location as we had before. Hopefully it'll finish in a more interesting place. I hope maybe some more close quarter looking area. But Sad Pig here in this building with his team from 76 Dead Core. I wonder where Fear the Four are. Yeah, right here in the south coast next to Primors. No one went for the military base. A bit far. Safey by himself. Not sure where his team is actually. Lexer, Sagil. They're out. Oh, they're so separated. Safe is all by himself. And these guys just in the middle of nowhere, to be honest. They could potentially go to the very southwestern part outside Gatka here and then try and get some gear. But everyone is keeping to themselves as usual here. But we did have one kill coming in. It's Les Batros. Oh my goodness. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, I'm very sorry. We do have a crash. But we will get right back into the game. So please hold as we get things back up. So, ladies and gentlemen, we are back in the game. Sorry about the technical difficulties. I did seem to lose connection there, but we were just waiting for the players to load back in for my client, and it should be good to go from now on. 76 players alive, only 4 casualties so far. And I think it is going to be, there it is, repopulate the map there. We should be on our way. We don't have, I don't think any more deaths happen here. We had Old Man in the Sea. We have straight up Pachinki versus Fear the Four here in Primorsk. Been trying to get a little bit of a vantage point onto whoever took his buddy out, if I'm not mistaken. That was one of the Fear the Four is now Fear the Three. Use the pun. I'm sorry. Sorry. Straight up Pachinki is down to 3. Fear the Four still intact, still alive, still grinding hard. Holding down this. It's Ven all by himself. And Drade on here. Now it is. They did lose one player, I believe. Well, they managed to get back into this. Do have a fight happening here in Severny. Stoik. Stoike. If that's as French as it can go with this one. Managed to see Crazy Crackson takes one pot shot at him with the AK. Decides to go for the reliability of the Scar L. I don't know what attachments he has for it. Stoik all by himself. A 1v4 situation. He is pinned down a tree. Does have a little bit of cover if he manages to watch how he backs out of this fight. It should be a wise choice for him to back out of this fight. Or try and break the lobby there. Break that team apart. Make things a little bit more difficult for them in the future. But there's some shots coming in. Missing him. He's doing the evasive maneuver. Sneaky. But he does get taken out. And his Stoik down. Pro kill. Crazy Klaxon are alive and well. And we'll pick up the loot, their prize. Raven's on the roof. Decided to loot the paintball area, I believe. And Stevie's going over to the south to go to Georgia Pole. We do have a little bit of a fight here. We have Feather and Luitium Campagne. They're going to be running out here. Hopefully, the Feather guys will spot them and try and engage them. They do have a little bit of a drop on them, but the containers are blocking their sight. As the Luitium Campagne will move over to the small cluster of houses just to the east. Being fairly careful. I think they did quick and good job of looting the container area in Georgia Pool. I think there's anyone else outside the circle. There still is a little bit of a stalemate here between Fear the 4 and... Oh, try to learn these teams, I'll tell you that. And straight out of Pachinki. Straight out of Chinky. And Fear the 4. Trying to get out of this fight. Draydon managed to spot Erisetti off this balcony. Not able to finishing off before he gets covered behind that shack just north of him. Oh, but he gets his helmet knocked off and gets downed there by JD. Nice shot there. Claiming an unsuspecting victim in the balcony of that house. If he's lucky, he might be able to break apart this team. Fear the 4 will become Fear the 3. They do have support that could come in. Fear the 2, actually. I think Product Envy. They have been doing extremely well this playtest. Coming top 5 in the past rounds. No one is really engaging. We have other team alive here. I'm not sure if they're all together. Full team still. Doozy's team, Vodka Bear team. Not sure. They're another team to watch in this playtest. Gaming Cookie from Bean Boys. I get some cover now, but potential loot here. We could have another confrontation in this area. Ghost from Die 4. Or The 4. For those who don't speak German. Be pushing up here. Phase and Master. I wonder if they have seen him. I wonder if they have seen them. Could potentially try and double tap him from behind here. Everyone is still fairly separated. I think JDD and his squad mate are going to be moving out, leaving Fear the 4 alone. The Pachinki boys will be moving out. Other team here could potentially come across Vodka Bear team. Die 4 managed to make it to the first set of cover here. Phase and Master from Deagle Eye Gamers. Whipping out the DSS Ventoris, that Russian 4X. Press gun, 9mm rounds. Not particularly the best weapon, I think, in my opinion, but good for a stealthy peekaboo at medium range, I would imagine. Haven't picked it up myself yet. But I'm the 9mm rounds isn't. I would not. I don't think it was the best choice to use 9mm. If that is what it uses in real life. If it is a Russian weapon, wouldn't it use 7.62? I'm not sure. Who knows? We got the Bean Boys moving up here. Harspin and other team doing a quick sneak peek into the warehouse there. We don't have any more fights going on right now. These guys are just scrambling, trying to find a vehicle. It would be a shame to see them die to the circle, but Voxic managing to find one. A nice UAZ here, parked outside with his name written on it. Backing up to try and find some med kits, I believe. They're not in a good position. They do have quite a long way to go to get into this circle. We do have Gaming Cookie. The Bean Boys have some visitors zipping on by in another UAZ. They do have some potential engagement just up the hill. We're deciding to reveal their position by taking some pot shots at Ghost and his team from Die 4. Now I wonder if other team and Vodka Bear team will engage each other here. They're Potentially, I don't think they're gonna reveal their position. It's up to them. Taking a smart route to go into cover. Use the barns. I think they could be ready. We have Kawusa here. Perfectly where he hears that car. Two very good teams that could potentially clash with one another. Drunksy with the Vector. Armed and ready. Two close quarter guns ready. Harsman and Drunksy. Lineback and Rela. Planning to go prone here and be invisible, sneaky. They're just gonna look. Realizing the place has been looted. Very cautious. Could have a fight here, I believe. The Hexagon boys driving right into a trap with the Feather team just in front of them. Some damage being taken on the vehicle. Oh, some shots coming in. A lot of damage being dealt. Half 50%. Kruken at the steering wheel trying to steer him to safety. Seems to be that they are going to be safe for now. Let's go back between these two teams. Vodka Bear team and other team. Well, original names, guys. Gotta say. Original names. Top dollar esports organization names right here, ladies and gentlemen. And here the four are holding on to their lives here. Very expensive for them to wait outside this red zone. Draydon. First aid kit. We do have Voxic pushing up onto here the four. Oh, he could potentially get taken out here. Not much health. Evasive maneuvers. Did manage to, you know, find out their location at least to inform his teammates that straight out of Pachinki are lurking right here along the seaside. The circle will force them to move into play. But I love this stalemate here between. I think they're away. MLG positioning from other team spread out in each corner of the house. Here we have Vodka Bear team just waiting. Oh, I want to see this fight happen. Bring me the fight! But 62 alive, same story happening again here, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go to products from Fear the 4. Going on one of the safest vehicles in the games, 100% guaranteed not to flip on a small bump. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Safest vehicle confirmed. You want to travel around this island? Choose the bike. Luckily for product, Voxic will come in and do the revive if he doesn't roadkill him. So that was, I'm glad I caught that moment. We do have a fight that could potentially happen here. We do have 1, 2, 3 teams. Tommy taking a swim. And these two teams are staying low for now. Let's see, Sandpeg and Doki. Trying to do some suppressed shots. I believe that's a M416 suppressed. And a crossbow stuck in him. Or quiver. Arrow. We have Crazy Craxon here. Taking shots. Trying to engage OG Pepe's. They have a sufficient amount of defilate to keep them safe for now. So, Ninky Nonks. Trying to engage OG Pepe's. I think these guys here, Sad Pig from 76 Dead Core, wanting a little bit of the action as well. I think they're aware that there's teams on both. Tommy swam out all the way to that crate to pick up that juicy M24. Will it carry them to victory, though? Not much action going on right now as of yet. The closest thing we could get is 76 Dead Core. Setpig deciding to pull out of the fight. Heal up instead. I love how he has a crossbow. I'd love to see him make a kill with that crossbow. late into the game. Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Auzom playtest of PUBG, PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds. This is round 3 of tonight, the final round as well. We'll be showing the scoreboard it's a couple minutes after we finish this round. It just takes some time to punch it into our system and have it displayed for you guys. And yeah, feel free to join in. We will be opening signups for the next playtest, which will be on Sunday, a week from now. And those signups will be going up tomorrow. Be sure to follow us on Twitter, Auzom_GG, or one of the mods. I'm sure we'll post it in the chat. Go and follow that Twitter. Stay up to date with all the news, and join the Discord if you want to have your fingers on the pulse regarding what we're doing to find an ideal competitive game mode or variables within PUBG currently with whatever tools we have access to, and that is some altercation to the spawn rate, the spawn chance. We can change those variables for level 3 backpacks, level 3 gear, consumables, medkits, assault rifles, so on and so forth. We can even change the percentage of crate drops to increase or decrease. Get rid of the red zone, make it first person. Who knows? I think it's a bit too early for first person personally, as I think when we get this going in, when we get the field of view slider, I think that's when we'll be able to enforce or try out first person in this game, and it will definitely change the way the game is played a lot. But look at this. Maesterus still alive, completely annihilating La 8ème Campagne, which tried to push this building. They cleaned up pretty good here. It would be great if I could, you know, be a little bit better. We have Vodka Bear team still alive. We have other team aware that there are players in close proximity to them after that conflict, which happened fairly soon. We have a couple of shots coming in. I'm not sure where we have OG Pepe's, if they managed to go in quite deep into the map. There they are, right in the middle. But now we have a fight here between Ravens on the roof. Grump taking a couple of shots. SKS bolt rounds zipping by his head. And it is Team 1 versus the Ravens right now. They do have the lower ground. Ravens can hold on to this. Which is going to be a little bit tricky. That circle is not going to be moving for quite some time. 2 minutes for them to try and solve this this fight. Pittis, pretty sure of Stevie's location. Lobs a grenade, tries to get him, but no, just a little bit short from Stevie. Salgi pushing up right up to Stevie, manages to spot him. Stevie completely exposed. He has to pick up this kill right now in order to make it much more difficult for the Ravens to try and contest the situation. Losco exposing himself a little bit, trying to peek, but only in putting a little bit of damage onto Salgi. I believe Losco does have the M24 fully loaded with that 8x scope and cheek pad on that. Let's see if he manages to pick this one. He does have 2-man push coming onto him. He's ready with his M416. We have a Sad Pig coming in with his team, the 76 Dead Core, coming to this fight. I'm not sure who's going to be fighting this one. Gump trying to light him up. Has to be careful. He can't be too greedy here. I just see Safe, who also has an M24. Find that rock. Position is, you know, where. One tense fight going on right now. I don't think. Yep, they're still staying in those 2 horses. Oh, SKS coming in safe, gets taken out. Scribbler and Gump finishing him off. He could pick up the kill. 3 teams. I think they're picking up some damage from behind, from Voxic, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. So Fear the 4 obviously trying to put some suppressive fire onto these guys. We have Stevie trying to pick up Salgi just over that crest of the hill, not able to put that shot in. Hits with the Kar 98. Oh, that headshot! Knocking out Stevie with the SKS. A nice little fight happening here. See what's going on as well. Over here by Phasenmeister and Sir Chappers from Deagle Eye Gamers. Getting a revive in. Action seems to be caught on. We have Versa pushing up the hill with the UMP. Ready in that full auto mode. Could potentially pick up a quad kill here if he's lucky. If he plays his card right, manages to spot one. Knocks out one player with a UMP. And that is a squad wipe there on top of the hill. Gump still here. Safe. Trying to stay alive, but he's going to be taken out. Couple of team members remaining from his team. It is Losco and Gump. So 2v2 now over on that side. And they are not in a good position here to push over to this circle. Drunksy gets taken out, but I think Mr. Tommy Mixer with a headshot with M24. A nice shot from Tommy. Now this is where the excitement begins. Now this is where the action is so difficult to cover right now. They do have some players coming in from behind them up the hill. But I think Around the Raid is being fairly cautious and is aware of the presence from Meme and Gaming Cookie from the Bean Boys. Just can't quite see them. We do have a push here coming in from Pro Kill and his team. Let's see, there's a couple more shots going on between Gaming Cookie trying to engage these players right behind him. It is a Hexagon. Another one knocked out. This could be a wipe for that squad as well. Panzoria taking a little bit of damage. Gaming Cookie forced to pull back into some cover here as he does get engaged by, I think, Dragdon. He's deciding to be in the shack, and the shack tactics aren't always the best. If you get found out that you are in this location, trying to engage Gump over there, but Prolosco is going to be trying to push over this road, getting safe into this regular circle, and I'm not sure what's going to be going on here. Verant, is he together with them? I love this camera angle. It is absolutely beautiful. And Pitts, Verant going to be engaging here. He knows that they are around this corner. He pulls out whips out the automatic, takes out Pitts. He has one more Salgia remaining from Team 1, but he does manage to pull it off. But oh no, the teammate is down. Trade for trade, kill for kill. And that is Salgi wrapping things up for Team 1. With Fear the 4, I believe, is out. Trouble Garp, the only one remaining from Ravens. Salgi from Team 1. We have Versib from, oh my lord. So many teams. Time to learn. Maestros has been downed. There's a 3-man squad remaining here in this building. And they try to push against Harsman and Doozy. Other team and Vodka Bear team gonna have a little battle here right now in these buildings. Curious to see how they pull this situation out. They are pinned in the building. They are just inside the circle. And to cut through that building. But let's go here over to Trollsmas with Romeo 77. Trying to pick up the fights here. I'm not sure what team they are on. Trollsmas. Someone. Romeo 77. Cannot find their team name, but let's see what's going on here. The circle is getting pretty small. Not that many players remaining. We have Draydown from Fear the 4 remaining just outside on the edge of that circle. He's fairly close to the new circle. 2 players from... Alright, that Draydown split up with those two? So Fear the 4 actually split up. They still have 3 players remaining. Gump is the last one remaining from his team. He has a difficult journey to try and get into the clear here. I'm gonna go prone, but 23 seconds, is that enough time for him to sneaky his way into that circle? With the Vodka Bear team and other team right here, all clenched together. Drunksy full health. 4-man squad against a 3-man squad. Who will come out victorious of this? Vodka Bear team deciding to pull out of the circle. They're going to be taking some damage out of this right here, but they do have the back. Rilla couldn't engage them. There it is, one down. Aduzi managed to take one. Maestrus and Aduzi down. Rodney, last man standing. Lineback trying to finish him off. He does pick up the kill, but Lineback is going to be taking a substantial amount of damage and potentially will die outside the circle. That is 2 squad mates out. Harsman is all alone from other team. Dradon and his teammates. We have another fight happening here at the Watchtower. Here the 4, that Vector just ripping through that flesh, taking him out, as you do have this team pushing up, trying to secure this middle. Product and Dradon spread out, fortunately, so if all things go south for Product, Dradon will be able to stay alive. Harsman, the last one remaining, just outside. He does have the advantage of the circle right next to him, so this could be in his favor if he plays this right. He has the shack. Is that enough for him to win this? Dradon sneaking through the field. He has a substantial amount of cover here with this little ridge. But he does get a little bit of damage with that suppressed M416 from Thomas. Gonna have to bandage his wounds. Not many first aid kits, I believe, is remaining. Arspen gonna be waiting to pick him off as they come towards his direction. He does have a Scar on his loadout, but I think he'll stick with his trusty UMP. No, he does have the 4X on that gun. 5 players here. 6v1. Harsman trying to pick him off right now, or bait them at least in his general direction. Dradon is a little bit aware of Harsman's location. Harsman, can he clutch it? Can he pull this off? He has the cover. He has the benefit of the circle. 16 seconds remaining before the teams have to push in. I think Product is going to wait in the back here and just take the damage from the dead zone. He's fully stemmed. He can take a little bit of damage. And oh, he lobs a grenade at his feet. Has to get out of his position there. That could have gone drastically wrong, forcing the Fear of the 4 to have a bad start on this next push. Harsman, alive. Managed to pick off a couple shots coming out from all of them. Trollmus. This time. Dradon knocking out with a frag grenade. Another kill. Knocking out another one. Killing with a shotgun. Their Product Envy outside the player zone. Dradon just about to get into the player zone. He survives, has a little bit of cover. Gonna have to reload his shotgun. Harsman just picking off the remaining dead bodies here. It's a 1v1 situation. Fear the 4 versus other team. Who is gonna win this? Harsman with the Scar L and UMP. And we have a shotgun here from Dradon. The circle seems to be in Dradon's favor. And it's gonna be Harsman's decision to either rush now or wait until Dradon decides to move in towards the circle and reveal himself. But this is an interesting situation, ladies and gentlemen, between the 2 players. You're not far away from Harsman. Should be able to pick him off. Trying to shoot at some random bushes, testing his luck. Will he find contact and take out that player? The last round of today's playtest. And could Harsman could pull out a victory for other team. Dradon just there. Not much health remaining. He has a shotgun though. If he does get close enough to Harsman, he could potentially kill him. Is the movement coming out of Harsman is pushing. I think he spotted him. The shotgun shot's coming out. The pan is out to protect himself. He hasn't reloaded his Scarl. He seems to be out of ammo. Harsman on half health, taking a substantial amount of damage, gonna spray him down. Dradon holding on by such little health, 5%. Harsman gets taken out with a shotgun, and Dradon from Fear the 4 takes victory for round 3. GG, ladies and gentlemen. That was one nice finish to a round, actually. So you have it, the final standings for round 3. Fear the 4 in first, other team second. Romeo 77 with lanterns, Stuflex, that is Onob in third. The Ravens on the Roof in fourth, and Vodka Bear team in fifth. And here are the final standings for the rest of the team that participated in today's game. Quite a decent amount of kills coming in from some teams. Unfortunately, some teams didn't even manage to pick up a frag this round. But things happen. That's the way and story of PUBG. So quite an exciting finish for today's stream. We'll be showing the scores soon. And while we're doing that, we will wait for the scores to come in and get delivered to myself here. But yeah, shout out to everyone who has been involved in this week. It seems to have gone pretty well. It takes a little bit of time to get the lobby ready and the team sorted in the right positions, but I think it went better than I expected, which is always fantastic. It's always great. We had a lovely stream as well. Thank you to all the other streamers who have been streaming their perspectives and supporting Auzom by having links to our channel and our website so other people can participate in next week's challenge. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget, we have the surveys which you can fill out if you're a spectator, and also the team leaders. Please do provide us with feedback for this round. We want to provide a slightly different version of the game mode for next week's playtest, so we can continue refining what competitive could look like in PUBG. I really appreciate you guys' support watching the channel. It's great to have a lot of familiar faces back here over at Auzom GG. A big shout out to the staff as well for pulling out together and making a new website for this tournament. Especially a big thank you to Captain Obvious. And it's nice to get the gears back in motion for Auzom and make some awesome things happen. It's always good. So let's we'll wait for the scores to be calculated. And we should have, I think I can pull up an initial standing right now if I manage to do this right. Here we have a scoreboard. And now this is going to be super janky, the way I do this. But I think I might be able to pull this up right now. If you want to look at the scoreboard right now, feel free to go to pubg.auzom.gg/scoreboard if you want to see the scoreboards right now. We have, let's have a look here and see what's going on. I'm going to quickly make a new scene, so the screen will go blank. New screen. Capture. Window. Hopefully this works. No, it doesn't work. Hopefully this works. I think it's monitor 1. Yeah, there we go, ladies and gentlemen. Let me just do that. So there we have the standings for today's play stop. So far, we're waiting for round 3 to be tallied and put in. It's going to take a couple of minutes. But we have Fear the 4 currently leading today's game with Vodka Bearland coming in second. 24 kills for Fear the 4. Absolutely annihilating on a roll today. And Vodka Bearland coming in second currently. We don't have the final results in. Team Seek Last coming in third with 12 kills and 74 points. Onob, 16 kills. Straight Up Pachinki in fifth. Team 1, sixth. We got Ravens on the Roof coming in a lovely 7th place. Feast of PUBG in number 8. Other team coming in on 9th place so far. Luitium Campaign 10th. And I'll just list the top 10 teams to save my voice, ladies and gentlemen. But feel free to check out the scoreboard by going to pubg.auzom.gg. If you land on the homepage, just click on scoreboard. You can also go to a simple scoreboard here for you guys to see. Beautiful website, beautiful scoring system. But we shall be back with the final scores. Let me put on some tunes, ladies and gentlemen. What we got in the basket there, Francine? What we got in the basket? Got any tunes? Any tunes you can play for us? Let's go. Is that one? I don't know. All right, yeah, play it. There I have it, ladies and gentlemen. The top 19 teams for today's game. And let's go to the main desk. Ooh. Didn't like me pressing that button. Well, yeah. Follow us on Twitter, join the Discord, all the links are down below. Sign-ups open for the next playtest on Monday. We only have limited slots, 20 player slot, 20 teams available, 80 players. Be sure to sign up. Make sure to have a reserve just in case one of you can make it. Enter that into the team lineup. Continue to improve this game mode is our manifesto. We want to make this awesome. Excuse the pun. But do we have the final scores? Please. I believe they're being entered in right now. But we'll take a quick break and we'll be right back to reveal the final scores, ladies and gentlemen. So don't go anywhere. Also, we have this amazing cinematic from what's his name? Oh dear lord. Forgot his name. It is from Izideptic. Izideptic made a beautiful cinematic. I think it's one of the only, I think it's the only cinematic of PUBG. It's pretty good, pretty awesome. Be sure to go check him out. And yeah, but we'll be right back while we tally up the scores. So don't go anywhere as we reveal today's winner of the Auzom playtest number 1. So, ladies and gentlemen, we finally have the scores for the final scores of playtest number 1 by Auzom GG for PUBG. Handing out the GGs to all the Gs that involved in today's game. Here we go. Let's reveal the final scores, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. In first place, we have Fear the 4, picking up a grand total of 181 points and 41 kills. Onob coming in second with 113 points and 22 kills. Vodka Bearland, 109 points and 26 kills. You have the top 3. Fourth place, an honorary position there. Team C-Class coming in with 96 points, 20 kills. Other team, 88 points and 10 kills. Ravens on the Roof with 83 and 11. Team 1 with 74 and 26. And Straight Up Pachinki with 59 and 7. Feel free to check out the rest of the scoreboard to see if you how you placed below the top 8 teams. They're all available and live on pubg.auzom.gg/scoreboard. Feel free to check it out. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Congratulations to Fear the 4, Onob, and Vodka Bearland for placing top 3 in this week's playtest. And yeah, big thank you to all who helped organize this week's tournament. Thank you to all the players who got involved and signed up and got their teams ready and was fairly smooth to join the lobby. And thank you to all those who streamed the event and provided support towards Auzom GG. Thank you to everyone for watching. Please fill out the survey. Let us know what you think should be improved, what should be added, what should be taken away. And that will help us a lot to bring you even better PUBG competitive experiences. So from all of us here at Auzom GG, my name is Mr. Falls. Thank you so much for watching. Have a beautiful Sunday, have a beautiful week, and we'll see you next Sunday for Playtest 2. Take care.